that. But let's get started. I started my Sunday off with a little bit of church. And after I left church, I went to go to the movies. I went to go see Creed 3. Creed 3, directed and produced by Michael B. Jordan. And I gotta tell you, so I had never seen any of the other Creeds before. I hadn't seen one and I had not seen two. So I watched them yesterday so I could just go into this with, just figuring out what's going on. I wasn't gonna watch any of them, I was just gonna hop in, but I'm glad I did because I got to see a couple of things when watching this. First of all, I got to see the what do I want to say here? I got to see Michael B. Jordan become a better actor over the course of the three films. So like when he first on the first one, he was like, "Hey, what's up, Bonk?" He's just kind of like a little bit of a drier character, but he had some substance to him. And then the second film was a little bit better, but this one, like we got to see Michael B. Jordan, like in a sense, like he's feeling himself. Like his acting was just that much better in this film. And I thought that was cool. It's always cool to see somebody, elevate and become a little bit better. Um, but so here's the premise of the film. The premise of the film is this. Michael B. Jordan, he has his final fight. He's retiring now. He's like more into the promotion and gym business and all that type of stuff. He's into that. Cool, 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 cool. But then as his daughter's grown up now, she's like 7 or 8 or something like that, maybe 6. She's got the issue. He's growing up. I mean, we're looking at his new home in LA, overlooking Hollywood. Like, I mean, he's done it. He's been a heavyweight champion. He's doing his thing. All is well. And so we're getting to see his successes. But as he's leaving out of his gym, somebody is leaning back, and it's his old friend from a long time ago that he's never brought this up in any of the other movies. And again, this is spoiler free. This is spoiler free. I'm not spoiling for you. Um, but he it's an old buddy. He been locked up for 18 years, and that whole type of thing. And then what ends up happening is, he's like, I just want a shot because apparently he was a very, 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 very good boxer in his youth. But you know how the California prison, you know what? Kamala Harris probably is the one that sentenced his homeboy, the guy that's played by Jonathan Majors. But he's probably the guy that she probably the one that locked him up for a million years for some bullshit. That's just how she do. Anyway, so they're doing the thing, they're handling their business, and he's like, I don't want no handout from you. I just want a chance to be a champion. And then hilarity ensues from there. Obviously, he gets to become an overnight champion, that whole thing. And then, watch the movie. I say go watch it. It's a really good movie. It resonates with me. Especially people, people that go to prison and stuff, man. He held on to a dream for 18 years. You know what I'm saying? He held on to a dream for 18 years. But also, it speaks to how people can feel abandoned when though they're in those situations. I can remember lashing out at my friends because not one letter, none of my best friends, like since we were kids, I didn't get one letter from them. You know what I mean? I felt a sense of abandonment. And after I started getting my life back together after I came home, like, I still had that dream in me. I said, you know what? Because people would say, Joe, they're not gonna love you the same. I said, you're right. They're gonna love me more. And I made that happen. I'm here where I am today. Life is good. I can't complain. But it spoke to that dynamic of people when they get in trouble, they get locked up and all that. Man, people are still people. And you can feel abandonment. There was so many, like I literally spent a couple of years alone. I had the people that would always be there for me, which I didn't. I kind of lost sight of that, which would be, my grandparents. They've never left my side. But, you have your friends and they have their own lives to live. And they were growing up too. I was a kid when this happened too, by the way. And, I came out with a chip on my shoulder. I'm like, I'm gonna show everybody. I'm gonna show the people that, that I was locked up with. I'm gonna show them that I can, I'm gonna be great. And they still gonna love me. And you come out with a chip on your shoulder and you don't come out with the right mindset. You come out with the mindset that helps you to succeed a little bit, but it's not the proper mindset. But I'm glad that they touched on that. They touched on that aspect of things. you know, it was touching. I liked it a lot. And how it ended, I enjoyed that whole ride, that whole movie. It really resonated with me, like 100% resonated with me. Um, and I'm in a bit of a transition myself. I'm in a bit of a transition myself from a mindset standpoint, and watching this movie, it really helps solidify what I'm doing. Like, let it go, let the anger go, let the hatred go, let all that stuff go, let it go, and just do what you can. You might feel like you've been abandoned. You might feel like nobody's there for you. You might feel like, people turn their back on you, all that type of stuff. You might feel that way, but don't forget about that man in the mirror that handle your business, man. But I definitely say I give Creed an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10. Because I really liked it. Oh, I also like the part of Jonathan Majors. Like, he's coming out as like the timid guy that just got out of jail. He's like timid. And then they let him be him. They let him be, the quote unquote wacky, the ex that what's the word? The eccentric personality that I came to know him as when he was playing Kang, and that's what made me fall in love with him as an actor. I really like that part of Kang of Loki, and has his that part of his character. I really like that. His eccentric side. So 100%, man. I say go see it. If you I went now, I'm not gonna sit up there and tell y'all go to IMAX or nothing and spend 20, 40, $50. I'm not gonna tell you do that. I went to go see it at 1 o'clock today. And with that being said, I paid $10 to see it, whereas typically we would pay 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, But we can cut corners when it comes to cost. So that's where I'm at. But let's get to the real shit. Also go see Creed. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.